Cancer concerns in one Orange County community. People in Ladera Ranch believe there's a high concentration of child cancers there. The state and federal governments have now been asked to investigate. Tonight, there's a community meeting, and CBS LA's Michele Gile speaking with a father who lost his daughter to cancer and plans to be there.
Throughout high school, Lily Dalton spent the majority of her time in Ladera Ranch with her boyfriend and his family.
Spent a lot of nights and weekends and summers in Ladera Ranch, and we also only lived about 6 miles away.
Her father, Brian, says she died in January of a rare soft tissue cancer diagnosed a few years earlier, and that doctors told him her tumor had a Ewing sarcoma gene fusion. Now in Ladera Ranch, there is a renewed push to explain why families say several children in the community have recently been diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. Dalton wants to know if something in the environment could be the cause.
This is so rare that there has to be something, and if it's not pesticides, then what is it?
California's Cancer Registry confirms it is reviewing the cases in Ladera Ranch in response to community concerns to see whether the number appears higher than expected when comparing Cancer Registry data. The State Department of Health says that it cannot determine whether an environmental exposure caused the cancers. Orange County oncologist Edward Kim is the physician-in-chief at City of Hope, which is not involved in the Ladera Ranch study.
Sometimes it is just by chance that a certain location over a certain amount of time has a higher number of cases, but it may still fall within the norm of the cases described through the country.
Epidemiologist Logan Spector studies the causes of childhood cancers, Ewing sarcoma in particular, and has been contacted by some of the Ladera Ranch families.
There are environmental causes of some childhood cancers. Ewing sarcoma is not really one of them. The other thing about Ewing sarcoma is the strongest risk factor is actually the ancestry of a child.
The Ladera Ranch Civic Council, made up of members of the community, has a special agenda item that's expected to attract a big crowd at tonight's meeting. It's titled Community Health Concerns. A ban on pesticides is likely to be one of the hot topics. The meeting here at Ladera Ranch Middle School starts at 7. In Ladera Ranch, Michele Gile, CBS LA.